Hello. Oh, goodness. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Nickel City X-Wing. My name is Chris. We got one game today. Um, game two canceled. Noah, if you're in the chat, I know you reached out asking if I would stream another one. I have had some things come up today where I'm not able to stream another one. Um, so, yeah. But first up, representing Nebula Born. It's the Captain Kendall. And representing the Puddle Jumpers,
Puddle jumpers, puddle, puddle jumpers, puddle jumpers.
it's Chris. Betting is open. Oh, that is a lot louder than I expected. Sorry for that loud music. This series is currently 3-1 for the Puddle Jumpers, so Kendall really needs to pull this one out to keep this series alive. Oh, buddy bet on Rebels. Well, it is a scramble. I did my best to make it not scramble. You know what? Chris made the time to get colors on his ships. So we will put colors on the ships. Oh, did I accidentally? Nope, Benthic has 3. Okay.
While we were marching through Georgia.
And there's Sherman jumping in. Well, jumping into the chat, but let's see the games that have been played in this series. Taylor Jacobs defeated Tommy Gage in a resistance off, 58-17. So Nebula Born won that one. Brian Maines of the Puddle Jumpers defeated Micah Vallon in a droid off. Brian of the Puddle Jumpers 60-43. Dominic defeated Dominic of the Puddle Jumpers defeated Asa of Nebula Born 53 to 23, and Sherman defeated Arn 50 to 33. Sherman, a part of the Puddle Jumpers. So yeah, a lot of faction mirrors. This is one of the few faction non-faction mirrors. But here we go. Yeah, if Chris wins this, the series is decided. But if Kendall wins this, then they keep playing. So, oh, Benthic regen Gonk. If I see Gonk used to recover a shield, I'll be surprised. Let's see what this Han Solo does, because I honestly forget. After you perform an attack that hits, you may spend an energy to perform a coordinate. Has the solo ship ability, which is basically just Lone Wolf, but 0 to 1 instead of 0 to 2. Chewbacca, after you perform an evade, you may gain a focus. And Big Cargo Chute, L3's programming. So not the greatest, like, Falcon, in my opinion, but still a very powerful Falcon. I think Khan would have lost his shit if Luke suggested that paint job. Yeah, I don't like where Han is either. But I guess we're jousting. Honestly, as much as I'd want to focus down Han, Wedge is going to eat these X-Wings for lunch. So I would focus on these X-Wings more than I would, or focus on Wedge more than I would Han. And Zeb hit the debris. No damage though. ZZ claimed the center. Alright, I've eaten a little bit of food. Ooh, range 2 to Poe. Yeah, gonna go to Poe. Two hits. Poe takes a shield. Zeb is doing his best. That's what he's doing. No, you definitely don't spend a charge here to coordinate. You don't coordinate. What are you coordinating? You can't. Oh! He coordinated Benthic the coordinate. And oh, that's cheeky. I like that. I forgot the U-Wing had a coordinate. Which gives Han Solo some defense here. Han claimed, but after he performs an attack that hits, he may spend a charge, and if he does, he can coordinate. So it's a engagement phase coordinate action. I think you go into Han. Yep, Han's gonna take a crit at least. Gets the evade for that word. No shot from Jess. No shot from Benthic. A shot from Nimi. Which, if I remember Nimi correctly, it's change a blank to a foe, or just roll that. Get to reroll one because of the Falcon title. And takes nothing. And you know what? Let's close bets there. So 2-2. And while they're planning for round 3, I'm gonna eat this burger I have. Alright. I've eaten my burger. Han. I think a too hard from Han is probably your best bet to keep him in the fight. But the one thing I'm not a fan of is Chris placing this one here. Does a 3-bank miss the left-hand rock? It probably puts him about here. He hits this one, but probably not that one. Actually, yeah, Noah's right. It would hit the debris and the rock. Oh, excuse me. I guess we'll see. Yeah, Zeb does the only thing he can do. Focus up. Give a focus to Wedge. Nimi going pretty fast. Focus from Nimi, focus from Jess. Yeah, I think this is a I'm going to attempt to nuke Wedge turn. Bump from ZZ. Alright. What did Han did a too hard and cleared. Evade focus. And Wedge did a 1 straight, so it's not a plasma torpedo, but he doesn't need a plasma torpedo. And Poe just bumps. Alright, so we're trying to nuke Nimi off the board. 4v1. Yikes. Alright, same result. So shields down on Nimi. Wedge didn't spend lock. He rolled 3 natty. He's trying to kill Nimi before Nimi can shoot. No one's in range. Spends a charge to reroll the blank. Hit crit and a Nimi. Nimi, I mean you spend. You don't take hit crit. The problem is there's no guarantee. Oh wait, no. Benthic is a 2. Okay, no, yeah, taking hit crit actually. Yeah, no. Now I see why. I thought Benthic was a 3 for some reason. I still I like this more. Because there's a chance that you get blinded there. So. Spend charge to. Oh, yeah, Wedge never did the focus action. That's why Wedge spent it. I don't know who you shoot here. Nah, I'm only going to stream one game today. Um, just, I had something come up and I'm not able to stream a game 2. So, but thank you for the offer. If it's 2 dice, it's in the benthic. If it's 3 dice, it's in the wedge. And all right, it's in the benthic. 2 hits in the benthic. Benthic can spend and take 1. Will spend and take 1. Jess. I mean, you've committed to benthic at this point, so keep going at benthic. Excuse me. Jess reroll. Okay. And 2 into benthic. That's half of benthic. Range 1 in the Nemi. Hit, crit. Nemi takes a crit. Hull breach. Now Nemi, range 1, 1 hit. Yeah. Well, that happened. But 10 to 9. Going to round 4. So it looks like Kendall has done a good amount of damage, but it's too spread out. Yeah, I think the Benthic one bank is probably what's going to happen. Well, that's not exactly true, Connor. Um, because Wedge could shoot, or Han could shoot first, coordinate Benthic, and Benthic could focus. But Han only has one charge left, so. Yeah, Benthic, no matter what, has to do a blue. And Han always shoots first, that's correct. Yes, Benthic coordinated, um, so. Well, there's the one bank right. Theoretically, yeah, I was just about to say, theoretically he could focus, and Wedge could just too hard and claim. Nimi with the K turn, which tells me... Oh, I thought Jess was K turning. Oh, okay. Surely no. ZZ I would like the claim more than... But no, he claimed with Jess. ZZ target lock, I guess. 4K from Poe. Well, that's a Wedge, or not a Wedge, a Han claim if I've ever seen it. I mean, I guess you could drop the rigged cargo chute, but the claim is just better. I said Wedge. Maybe I said Poe. I don't know. There's the 2 bank from Poe. Oh, well, whatever. They're both I6 X-Wings, so... alright, well, Wedge shoots first. No shot. Almost had ZZ. Is he gonna fire a plasma? Or is he gonna... He's going range 3 primary. Okay. Sheesh. And Nimmy... Oh my goodness, Nimmy. Blinded pilot for Nimmy. Nimmy alive on 1. Poe did bump, yes. He's stress focused with Poe. Poe 1 hit. 1 evade. It's range 3 to Wedge, so can't double up on the clusters. So this should just be a primary. And it is a primary. Spend the lock on 2. Only a crit. Well, the green dice are going pretty good, but... Well, now Jess gets no rerolls? Or is it 0? Yeah, Jess will get no reroll. Well, maybe 1. Has to check range 1. Well, okay, it didn't matter. 2 more into Benthic. Benthic on 2. No shot from Zeb. So Benthic range 0. 2. Poe takes a shield. And now Nimmy. I mean, you go to Benthic. Woo! 3 hits into Benthic. Benthic. Natties. It's the tale of ships surviving on 1. Kendall gets 2 and Chris gets 4. Yeah, Han is going to be out of the fight for a while, which is not great. Kendall. What? Kendall has to capitalize here. Kendall has to kill Benthic and kill Wedge. I mean, that would be 20 points. You're about to give up 6. ZZ doesn't have the lock in Benthic anymore. You're thinking Poe. Wedge doesn't have a slam or a K turn. Yeah. I don't think Poe has enough space to 3 straight into 4K. I've done it to everyone. Everyone's suffering. Haha. Suffer with me. Nimi did a 4 straight. I don't hate it. I don't love it, but I don't hate it. You can pass to everyone that's not. I don't know why he didn't just move Zeb first. If you're going to pass a focus to Zeb, just move. Oh, because it might be a. Yeah. It would have been a friendly bump. That makes sense. Yep, Jess claims center. CZ, 1 hard, stress focus. Poe also isn't moving, so just a stress focus. Oh, it's a friendly. Never mind. Poe takes a damage. Wedge, 1 bank. Wedge, or Poe did a, oh, Poe did a 1 bank. Not a 1 straight. I thought he did a 1 straight. Well, I think you just go for, I think you take the shot into Benthic. Yeah, but buddy, if he does a three straight and then slams, he could. Oh yeah, no, it'd have to be a four straight. Yeah, it can't be a three straight into 4K. Oh my lord. Benthic holding on for dear life here. Did I see this was? Oh my gosh! Whoever said Han Solo's out of the fight, you were wrong. Crit in the Poe damaged engine. This is Wedge's shot. I'm thinking to. Yep. Nimi held on for as long as she could. He could. You know what? Let me look up. I don't want to say the wrong. Chireen. Okay. Nimi was a she. So Noah, you are assigning. So say Poe does a two straight, and then you slam. You are assigning the maneuver on the two. So like if Poe does a two straight slam as his second action, he assigns the two. He assigns the two and then executes it one speed faster. You're not setting the dial to a 3, you're setting the dial to a 2 and then executing it as a speed faster. Poe evades. Zeb, I swear to God, if Zeb gets the kill here. Heroic? Okay. Poe on 1. Yeah, Benthic should be dead. Kendall gets 4 to 2. So 29 to 16. 16. interesting thing with Slam is um, if Overdrive Thruster had it go one higher or one lower, you could do a 2 Talon. But they are actually moving at a pretty solid pace. 30 minutes left, round 5. Just as a reminder, on Monday, I'm going to be starting at my normal time, not an hour later like I unintentionally did today. Um, so, yeah. I keep playing with these glass dice I got at Worlds. I just roll them occasionally. They're actually, like, really good dice.
Just like the simulation.
Yeah, what Levi said. Nah, this pair of glass dice. I'm not I'm not bragging. I'm just saying they're very good like dice that I will never roll outside of just rolling them on my desk. You know what? While we're here, let's look at some other matchups. Mega Milk defeated Pillagers. King's Gambit 1 win away. Misfits and Gamblers tied at 2. Havoc up 3-2 over Firebirds. Jagged Axe 3-0 over Foxes. Rave Crab up 3-1 over Trash Pandas. Hot Shots and Degenerates go to 7 games, 4-3. Order 66 5-0 over Sandblasters. Adarim Heroes 5-1 over KDB so far. Wolfpack 2-1 over the Meatbags. And Starkillers and Nerf Herders are 2-2. So I will talk about them. I'm not bragging about them. Um, they are very cool, and I'm like shocked to have earned them. And like I don't care what anyone says, I am absolutely like blown away. Yeah, these are surprisingly heavy dice too, yeah. Just like that trophy that Innkeeper won. I picked it up to hand it to him, and I was surprised with how heavy it was. It was a good, like, 4 or 5 pound trophy. Or not 5 pounds, 3 or 4 pounds. Wow, Benthic doesn't move again. FO Bombers does not survive points. 100% does not survive points. Just like my list will not survive points either. I have said it once, I will say it again. There is no Lambda shuttle that should be 10 points, especially one as strong as Psy. Rack, I don't think will get touched. BOE soon tier, I think will go up a point. Ooh, Starbird Slash. Nice. Rack won't go up any points. Wampa won't go. Boy Wampa won't go up any points. And Endor Soontir, I think, goes up a point. Ooh, are we getting an overdrive thruster? No, we aren't. Okay. Wait, why is Poe stressed? Oh, damaged engine. You're right. Thank you. I forgot about damaged engine. I don't think anything important happens to the HMPs. Alright. It's 3v1. Can we do 3 damage? Or 2 damage? We can! Benthic 2 tubes. See you later. Get out of here. Sourfry, I actually think that no, I don't think Scum will be on top. I think Scum is going to get hit the hardest. Um, so hot take, I think Resistance is going to come out on top. I think Resistance is going to get a lot of help with the points update. I think from 1 to 7, it'll go Resistance, First Order, Empire, Scum, Rebels, Republic. I think Republic will be on the bottom. Yeah, if you change points around Nano, though, it makes them less boring. The big thing Resistance needs is they need more ships. But yeah, Empire Aces will creep back. Which is why I still have Empire so high up on the list. Because, like I said, I think Soontir, Endor Soontir is going to get hit, and I think Psy is going to get hit. I think Custom Vader will go up. Or no, Custom Vader will stay the same. But yeah. I mean, the other important thing for Empire is where does Cardinal Jax fit in? Like, how many points is Karner Jax going to be worth? Um, Karner, and where does Thweek fit? Like, what is Thweek's points going to be? Is Thweek going to be valid in Scum lists? Is Karner going to be valid in Empire lists? People might fly Karner as an I5 with a single force that regens. Like, I have a feeling Karner is going to be the same points as Custom Soontir. You are correct. I haven't. That's what I get for not talking about the game. Um, but yeah, all the new upgrades and the new cards are gonna make point predictions kind of hard. Yeah, if Karner can do passive heightened, he's gonna be great. Well, you did now, so oh yeah, no. I thought for a second I thought Custom Soontir was 13. Um, no, yeah. If Custom Soontir is 12, then Karner will be 13, hands down. Actually, no. I could see Karner being 12. Barrel roll. Oh, barrel roll rotate. Okay. Ooh, sloop from Han Solo. Okay. Yeah, but we'd love for you to come back and stream sometime. I know a good chunk of people who still miss your streams very much. I wouldn't hate what. How does he slam? Oh, he just spends a charge on black one and he is two. I wouldn't hate a two hard slam into a two bank boost. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, damage engine is the problem. Well, you could, yeah, two bank into two bank boost. Yeah, Zeb's gonna hit that debris cloud again. Oh yeah, you could do a two barrel roll. You know what? I don't hate the two barrel roll either. Is there a way to remove the ion? Or not ion. Okay, he could BB-8. That's fair. One hit from Wedge. Or, yeah, Wedge. Jess takes one. Nope. Yeah, nope. Do you go in the Wedge? You are more likely to hit Wedge than you are. Yeah, I think you. Oh, that's true. Jess did not bump. So maybe going into Zeb wouldn't be a bad thing. Well, one hit, so. Hello, Owen. So 3v2. Yeah, I made a bad call there. Oh, well, Jess is fine. Okay. Just roll natties, you'll be fine. Alright, well. Actually, Zeb could theoretically one hard here. I so I honestly think Han does a two bank here and rotates. And I think if you're Chris, you're not concerned about Zeb. Oh no, Zeb takes a damage. But yeah, Han is probably gonna go after Poe, and Wedge is probably just gonna try to get half of Jess to seal this game. Because that's 14 right there, and Chris only needs 13 to win. For a minute, I thought my music stopped playing. Alright, so what does Zeb do here on turn 8? Zeb one hards, he does, because the template does go down, template overlaps. But he did a stress focus anyway. Oh, okay. I forgot about that ruling. Okay, well, he claimed the center because why not? If I'm Kendall, I'm claiming and then stress boosting. Do a 2 bank boost. Yeah, it limits Han's options, and you get a good shot on Han. I am not a fan of that, but forward, I guess Kendall wasn't sure if the 2 bank gets out of arc, so no, Poe definitely doesn't have a shot. And Han Solo, reroll 1. Oof. Okay. Well, that's half a Jess. And wedge range 1. 4v1. Okay, it's not the worst for Kendall here. Yeah, I wouldn't even spend. I just let it sit. 1 of 8. Okay. ZZ range. You can either go range 3 to Han or range 1 to Zeb. Gonna go range 3 to Han. I mean, Kendall needs to decide quick. There's 6 minutes left in this game. Well, 2 crits in the Han Solo. And Han takes them both. Yeah, you got Zeb right there. You're taking 2. And now Jess range 1 in the wedge. Spend the R1J5 charge, reroll 1. Spend focus for 3. Wedge. Can elusive, does elusive, takes 2. So, here's the situation. Kendall needs to kill Wedge, which would give him 14, and then 2 damage to Han would give 9. So that would be 23. They pause the timer. Quick toilet break. So 23. Yeah, he has to kill Wedge and get half of Han to win the game. Because that would get him to 53. Um, and then. Yeah, if you can kill Wedge and half Han and have more objectives, you win the game. At the same time, all Chris needs to do is 1 damage to Poe or 2 damage to ZZ, and then he wins. And with 4 minutes left, it's gonna be close. Yeah, it's Chris's game to lose. There is a way Kendall can win. Um, it's just not easy. Yes, that is correct, Connor. If Wedge dies and Han falls to half,
Lana. Lana. Lana! What?
Danger zone.
if Wedge dies and Han falls to half, and Kendall maintains 2 out of the 3 objectives, then Kendall wins regardless of if Poe dies. And the objectives seem like they absolutely favor Kendall. Thank you, Sherman. It was a hard fought tournament, but top 8, I can't complain about that. But yeah, this and this is going to be the last round. So this is the only shot Kendall's going to get. Yeah, Han could go 3 bank left and just not get shot by Poe. But Zeb is up first. And yeah, it makes sense. Take a second stress. And takes the damage. Jess Talon roll, I don't hate it. It gives Jess a shot on Han or a shot on Wedge. And ZZ, you don't want to claim. You just, I don't like that claim. Because you want full mods in the Wedge. I almost think focus barrel roll right is probably your best option here. Oh, but if you barrel roll, you get a deplete. Oh, but okay. Yeah, this is tough. Because you wanna block Han. The other option is if you just kill Han here, but honestly, if I'm Wedge, I'm not even shooting ZZ. Don't give ZZ a mod. Unless it's range 0. If it's range 0, then shoot, sure. But Wedge could also go one bank and just shoot. Yeah, Kendall timed himself out, so this is it. Yeah, I think Kendall's just trying to decide the order here. Yeah, Buddy's just being slow with his actions again. I mean, no matter what, if you lose Poe here, you are not out of the game. Poe has to shoot at Han. Kendall is trying to decide on a move or on an action. I really don't want to be like make a decision, but all right, we got the focus first. We're changing our mind. Barrel roll focus. No, I'm not. It is a win or lose decision. All right, so Wedge will have a shot onto Poe. So Poe is going to need to do 2 damage. Yeah, killing Poe should be your priority here. I mean, the wedge barrel roll just wins you the game. And that's what he's doing. Yep, so that will win Chris the game. Which is why I said that claim in the center was not good. I mean, Jess, you shoot Jess here. You don't shoot ZZ because you don't give ZZ a token. If Jess can get the luckiest crit chain in the world, Jess, then I'll put my foot in my mouth and eat it. But Jess also has to live here with no defensive mods. Okay, Jess will live here with no defensive mods. Chris, you don't spend anything. You just leave it one hit. You win if you do nothing. Alright. Wedge. I could actually see Wedge going range 1 into ZZ now. Oh, Poe was supposed to shoot first. Okay, so Poe, range 0. Ah! Okay, that'll do it. Yeah, spends focus, takes nothing. That is going to be game. He literally has to do nothing. I mean, you can kill Poe if you want to, but he doesn't even have to shoot. He just wins. Gonna try to kill Poe. You've lived for too long, Mr. Dameron. Oh, no. Okay, going range 1 to ZZ. Okay, well... ZZ gets halved. ZZ will have no shot. So, doesn't have Wedge. Does not have Wedge. Got out of arc. So, gonna shoot at Han just to try and salvage some points. And it's not enough. Han is gonna spend his last charge, and the disrespect will evade. So Kendall gets 4 points, and your final score is going to be 50 to 34.